Good morning, friends. All right, here's for a different kind of video. Probably, I had done a couple of these on Facebook Live, and I figured, you know what, why not just do them here on YouTube? This channel is about all things Rue, or me, Grace, and here we are. So, what we're looking at here is my turkey broth. I made this with the turkey carcass from last week's Canadian Thanksgiving turkey. Alright, so here we are. So I thought I'd do a little video. This series, I don't know, I'm going to call it Italian-American something. Or whatever, Italian-American, whatever. Because, sorry, let me move my... Sorry, it's handheld. Sorry for the shaky cam. All right. So, what do I want to talk about? I want to talk about the fact that I work full-time and I commute 10 hours a week. All right. So, when I come home at the end of the day, it's basically to eat, go to bed, and back at it the next day. Lather, rinse, repeat. All right. So, when the weekend comes, here's the thing. At the end of a long day, the last thing I'm in the mood for is freaking takeout. All right? But to be honest, the last thing I'm in the mood for is cooking. And I love to cook. Let me just turn the heat down a little bit here. And I love to cook, but oh my gosh, I'm exhausted. And I just want some comfort food, a bowl of something, whatever, right? Anyway. Then you couple that with the fact that I live a ketogenic way of eating, or my diet is ketogenic. It's there's no pasta, pastina, and all that stuff. So I've had to modify the way I make things over the years. Also, if you're Italian American and you're like me, you love tradition, you love the comfort food, but damn. You arrive at the end of the week and you're just too freaking tired. Like, I gotta tell you, yesterday, I didn't have it in me. My heart wanted to make pizza, homemade pizza. My heart wanted to make brodo and all this stuff. Well, I'm doing the brodo this morning, and here we are. So the brodo, this was made last week. And I kept it in the pot and I put it in the fridge. And what I also did was I chopped up I keep the dark meat of the turkey as much as possible. And I chopped it up. I cut it up. This is from the fridge from last week or so, 10 days ago. As long as you keep things cold, people, it's food safe. Anyway, especially home cooked food. This turkey, this dark meat turkey is just freaking beautiful. Anyway, and then I grabbed some frozen vegetables I get the bag at Costco, Normandy vegetable mix. Look, so yeah, I cut myself off, and here we are. So I was talking about these vegetables. I get these frozen. It's nothing special, but I love them. My family loves them. Broccoli, cauliflower, carrots. I think it's two types of carrots. It used to be carrot, like this was carrot, and this was turnip, but I don't know what's going on. Anyway, doesn't matter. It's beautiful. Now, I also like to throw in a little verdura because, you're not Italian American if you don't love your verdura. And, yeah, it's going to be frozen chopped spinach today is going into the soup. And then, in the place of rice or pastina, I would typically put pastina. But I don't eat pastina, and so I'm going to be using this product here. This is not sponsored. I bought this at the supermarket. It wasn't cheap, by the way, people, so I'm just showing you what I use in case you're curious. This is rice-shaped konjac root, and it's basically zero everything. It's zero carb. It's zero nutrition, my friends. It's just there. So that, to add a little bulk and a little fiber to my, not even fiber, what is it? I think this is like just zero everything. Let's look at, adding a little fiber and a little visual a little texture and a little visual to my bowl of soup. So that's it. That's my that's the soup I'm working on today. I'm going to show you something else after this. And why am I sharing this with you? Because, you know, when we're trying to reconnect with our traditions, or we're trying to reconnect with our customs, traditions, oh my God, people, I'm sorry. Our ancestors, our parents, if they've passed away. The thing is if you're trying to, kind of culture, there we go, the word is culture I was looking for. When we're trying to, if you're one of those people like me that you're wanting to stay connected with your culture, you got to work with what you have. My parents worked with what they had. My aunt and uncle worked with what they had. When they immigrated to Canada, they didn't find the same things in Canada that they had in their village. And my uncle, who's from Camposano, near Naples, and my aunt that was from, Tocco Casaurio, like my dad, from Italy, in Abruzzo. When they landed in Halifax in 1950 and then, made their way to Montreal, they did not find in 1950, 51, 52 what we have today. So, and just like we don't have the same stuff that they had and all this stuff, and we have an embarrassment of riches, and I'm very grateful. But just to show you that it's the principles of it. Rustic Italian cooking, the way my family did it, the way other people's families did it. I'm not talking about haute cuisine. I'm not talking about restaurant food. I'm talking about home food, comfort food, is made up of leftovers. And the most beautiful things, the most beautiful creations come from leftovers. Anyway, folks, this is it. I'm going to get working on this soup. And I will see you in the next video. Ciao.